AMC has earnings next week. Will AMC go up? Boom, baby. The coin has decided. Hello and welcome back to another video. I am your host, Young Buffett, the youngest of the Buffetts. If you are new here, why? Why are you new here? Stop being new here, scroll down, hit the subscribe button. Congratulations, now you're not new here. If you're wondering what we're doing, we are buying meme stocks, momentum stocks, squeeze potential stocks, whether it's gamma or short. We are putting money where Reddit talks the most, I guess. I don't know. We're buying stuff and we're seeing how it goes. That's pretty much what this YouTube challenge is. I come from a long-term investing background. I say this in all of my videos, so you're probably getting bored of it now. But I woke up one day and I decided, let's mess around with some fun stocks here. So we have AMC and we have Clove. We have 309 shares of Clove. We have 25 shares of AMC. We are currently down 21.17% collectively. AMC, we're only down 4.7%. Clove, we're down 25%. So that averages out to about 21% or so. But we're not going to talk about that. Today, we're going to talk about earnings. AMC earnings is next week. Who's excited? If you're excited, hit that like button. I would like the like button if I could like the like button. So if you can like the like button, so definitely like the like button. AMC is expected to beat earnings estimate. What to know ahead of Q2 release. AMC is expected to deliver a year-over-year increase in earnings on higher revenues when it reports results for the quarter ended June 2021. It's widely known consensus lookout gives a good sense of the company's earning picture, but how the actual results compare to these estimates is a powerful factor that could impact its near-term stock price. Big catalyst coming in. So if you don't know for some reason, or if you're new to all of this, when companies announce their earnings, they say how they did, but more importantly, they say how they will continue to be doing. So continuing reading here, the earnings report might help the stock move higher if these key numbers are better than expectations. On the other hand, if they miss, the stock may move lower, obviously. While the sustainability of the immediate price change and future earnings expectations will mostly depend on the management's discussion of business conditions on the earnings call, it's worth handicapping the probability of a positive EPS surprise. So Zacks consensus estimate. Zach is the guy from Earnings Whisperer, I believe. This movie theater operator is expected to post quarterly loss of 91 cents per share in its upcoming report, which represents a year-over-year change of 83.3% to the upside. So that's really good. Revenues are expected to be $341.3 million. That is up 1,705.8% over year ago quarter. Wow. Estimate revisions trend. So the consensus EPS estimate for the quarter has been revised 2.33% higher over the last 30 days to the current level. This is essentially a reflection of how the covering analysts have collectively reassessed their initial estimates over this period. So pretty much people are thinking that it's going to do better. People are revising their estimates 2.33% higher. Investors should keep this in mind that the direction of the estimate revisions by each of the covering analysts may not always get reflected in the aggregate change. Sure, that's fine, but overall, what you need to know is people are thinking that it'll go higher. The story continues. Earnings Whisperer, I guess it talks about Zach a little bit here. How the numbers have shaped up for AMC Entertainment. For AMC, the most accurate estimates is higher than Zach's consensus estimate, suggesting that analysts have recently become bullish on the company's earning prospects. This has resulted in a earnings EPS of positive 10.66%. On the other hand, the stock currently carries Zach's rank of number 3, which is hold. So rank number 1 would be a strong buy. Rank number 2 would be a buy. Rank number 3 would be a hold. Does he even have a sell? I don't know. Either way, hold is good for me. Does earnings surprise history hold any clue? Analysts often consider to what extent a company has been able to match consensus estimates in the past while calculating their estimates for its future earnings. So it's worth taking a look at the surprise history for gauging its influence on the upcoming number. That's true. For the last reported quarter, it was expected that AMC would post a loss of $1.28 per share, when it actually produced a loss of 1.42, delivering a surprise of negative 10.94%. The company has not been able to beat consensus EPS estimates in any of the last 4 quarters. So the bottom line is, an earnings beat or miss may not be the sole basis for the stock moving higher or lower. What do they think? Guidance will? Many stocks end up losing ground despite an earnings beat due to other factors that disappoint investors. Similarly, unforeseen catalysts help a number of stocks gain despite an earnings miss. That said, betting on stocks that are expected to beat earnings. That said, betting on stocks that are expected to beat earnings expectation does increase the odds of success. This is why it's worth checking out a company's earnings EPS and Zach's ranks ahead of quarterly release to make sure to utilize our earnings EPS filters to uncover the best stocks to buy or sell before they've reported. AMC appears a compelling earnings beat candidate. However, investors should pay attention to other factors too for betting on this stock or staying away from its earnings release. What do you guys think? I think AMC is going to kill it. I think AMC is going to kill it. Overall, AMC has just been holding this range in the high 30s, low 40s. It's been holding tight, and I think it will continue to hold tight until earnings comes out. Taking a look at Ape Wisdom that talks about that tracks the most trending stocks on Reddit in the past 24 hours. It tracks Wall Street Bets, Wall Street Bets New, Wall Street Bets Elite, stocks, investing, SPACs, options, and day trading subreddits. SPY, people just keep talking about SPY. I don't really care anymore. It just keeps going up. Amazon, everyone's talking about Amazon because they just got destroyed today. Robinhood, it's coming down. I wouldn't be surprised to see Robinhood on this list a lot more now that it is publicly traded. It had the worst IPO of its size in history, so that's kind of funny. GameStop working its way back up to the top 4. AMD has just been ripping. Pinterest is up here as well. Tesla has been doing really well, and then AMC. So I'm expecting people to start talking a little bit more about AMC as earnings starts coming up. Overall, it's about 71% positive sentiment. Nearby words include GME, buy up, hood, apes, like, more, stock, hedge, moon, squeeze, holding, clove, short, and long. So overall, people are talking about it still. Overall, people like it still. You're not gonna discourage any apes away from AMC. People are buying, people are holding, and speaking of holding, everyone is holding. Short interest change is down 0.95% at the time of this recording. Days to cover currently sitting at 0.58, and on average on loan holding is about 37.65 days. So people are holding tight. Still a 15.21% short interest of the free float. I am starting to believe less and less the Ortex data every day. I do think that there might be a discrepancy in the data here. I do think that the short interest might be more than what's being reported here. I do think AMC is a pretty solid candidate for a short squeeze still. It does seem to be consolidating a lot here. It does seem to be building pressure. If you think of it like a cooking pot, like a pressure cooker, The pressure is building and building and building, and hedge funds are holding that lid down as hard as they can. And the more and more pressure builds, the more and more shares that are being bought and held, the more pressure it causes and the harder it is to hold it down, which then results in some sort of geyser-like explosion. Now, none of this is financial advice. I am not saying that AMC will absolutely explode and go up. I actually just put money in there and see what happens. So do whatever you want. We have 25 shares. We're down 4%. Riding out the waves. It's probably going to stay around this range until earnings. It might have a pre-earnings run-up. It might dip down a little bit and then pop after earnings. If it doesn't move before earnings, earnings will be the catalyst to make it move. So, ladies and gentlemen, place your bets. Let's see how it goes. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me anything in the comments down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, why? Just hit the subscribe button. And then while you're down there hitting the subscribe button, make sure you hit that like button so everyone else sees this video and our community grows and grows. And we all have a good, happy, fun time. And I love you. I'll catch you guys on the next video.